I'm gonna take the time out of my video, y'all, to say RIP Juice WRLD. I personally listened to some of his music and I did like some of his music. RIP to him. But as we get into this video, I wanna tell y'all I already did miss some of the footage of this game. As you're gonna see, the scoreboard is already 0-7. Now, I don't know how my clip messed up. I guess I clipped it too late or something like that, and I messed up the clip and I didn't get the entire game. But as you're gonna see, I'm just going crazy at this point. I'm just shooting fades. I'm just having fun because I've already realized that, like, I'm playing a trash can. I'm playing a complete trash can. Now, I don't know if who the center is. I don't know if he's from West, but I know for a fact that the guard and the lockdown are from West. Now, this isn't about the lockdown though. This is really about just the guard. Like, for a West guard to even be found, like, West in general, like, that whole server doesn't even have guards. They love playing 3 centers and 3 locks, 2 locks and stuff like that since 2K19. But they always, for some reason, are in arguments saying that West is comp. Now, the 2 teammates that I'm playing with, they barely play the game, and when they do play the game, they're not amazing at it because they barely play and they don't care about the game that much. So I'm playing with 2 people that are basically casuals versus, you know, y'all see Duffy talk on the leaderboards on events and stuff, and then you got this guy with YouTube in his name. So I'm like, okay, this might be an interesting, you know, maybe slight kind of comp game. No, I was super wrong. These dudes is like, not even these dudes. I'm gonna talk about this guard. As you can see, he came out the corner, and I'm a green that, of course, on perimeter lockdown. Also, before I forget, a lot of people that do want this build, I don't think this build is very good. I could have built it way better, but if y'all want it, I'll give it to y'all. If y'all go down to the comment section, y'all, you know, comment that you want my lock build, I'll give it to y'all. But the whole premise of this video is just like, just look at how bad West Stage is. Like, their guards are just terrible. This guy shot maybe, I think it was like 0 for 8. I don't think he made 1 shot. And if you pay attention closely in this video, my center's barely helping me. Like, right there, he's definitely, you know, he's on nuts right there. He's on his guard. But as you can see throughout the gameplay, I'm barely going to get help off screens. I'm literally guarding a guard through a screen. And, you know, he's dribbling up. He's doing his thing. And I'm literally just boxing him. He's a literally terrible guard. Look, that play, it was kind of open shot. Look, 2% covered. He still misses. He's literally an awful guard. He gets a steal. And what does he come back up the court and do? Oh, he hits the center here. He hits the center. But that's the whole point of this video. West Stage is not comp. Like, their best West guard is, as far as I know, is either Amaret or Fanta. And Amaret doesn't show his face in the East barely ever, so I don't have nothing to say about him. I've never really seen him play, but I've heard a lot of good things about him. Fanta, he's good, but he's inconsistent. That's what I'm gonna say about him. He's inconsistent. So West in general is just bad. Literally, the best player that I can even recognize from there is Beast Mode and Sin, and they don't even play stage. So as a West Stage, like, their whole server is just terrible. Like, they're so bad. Like, look at how I got this guy dribbling. Like, he's about to just play hot potato with the ball at this point. He's gonna keep giving it to the center, throw it back, throw it to the corner. Like, at this point, he just can't score. He doesn't know what to do. He can't score. He can't get open. He can't get away from me. I'm literally just harassing him. I'm harassing him. Like, I've learned this game so much to the point where I know every move that a guard wants to do before they do it. And sometimes I do get fried. I'm gonna definitely say that I don't always box everybody I play. I've definitely got dropped off before. I definitely had 23 points on my head. I definitely couldn't guard some people. But for the most part, this game is so simple that I've learned how to play lockdown. I learned how to dodge screens. I learned how to predict people. I press. I know when to reach. You know, I pretty much learned everything there is to know about playing lockdown. There's not many guards that can score on me with ease. Like, they're literally gonna have to shoot catch and shoots or get some type of weak points on me, because there's no way that I'm giving up more than maybe 10 points to any guard. As you can see, I got one of the rarest takeovers in the game. Y'all almost never see anybody get lockdown takeover. To get lockdown takeover is definitely a challenge, and that's even with takeover booster. I'm an elite 1. It literally takes maybe like a block and 2 steals or like like 2 or 3 rebounds and a steal or something. Like, it takes a lot to get the lockdown takeover. So to get that just says it all in itself right there, that this team is literally terrible. If a lockdown gets their takeover on your guard is terrible. He is an awful guard. There's no way that a lockdown should get like 3 steals to get takeover. If you have 3 steals, then there's something wrong. You gotta drop that dude. You gotta you gotta do something. At this when they're saying all balls for him, look, he's dribbling his head off. Like, look at the contest. He's shooting 50%. This guy he's lost. He's a terrible guard. As you can see, I'm going to pop to the corner and in this game green bean. Before y'all ask for that jump shot, it's regular LA jump shot.